Is getting a ticket or a warning for honking your horn a violation of free speech? That's the battle going on in Lyndhurst tonight, after the city created quiet zones after it says it got complaints from people honking their horns in support of weekly protests outside of a Tesla dealership. The issue was front and center at a city council meeting tonight, and our Sia New Yorker joined us now live from Lyndhurst with details. Sia, good evening.
Good evening, Russ. The mayor tells me 7 signs went up in Lyndhurst telling people no honking in certain areas of the city. Now, protesters I talked to say they feel that these ordinances and signs infringe on their First Amendment rights. These are the sights and sounds of protesters involved in the national Tesla takedown movement here in Lyndhurst. Every Saturday for the last 57 weeks, dozens have been protesting outside of this Tesla dealership on Mayfield Road peacefully. But this past weekend, protesters discovered these newly posted signs designating the area as a quiet zone, limiting the use of horns except in emergencies. This is video provided to 3 News of Lyndhurst police officers pulling drivers over. City leaders say they're now enforcing these quiet zones after numerous complaints about frequent honking by passing drivers. Some protesters told me they moved down the street but are not happy about this.
We moved just far enough to be outside the area of Tesla. They even were like, no noise near the churches, which is a little strange considering that we were allowed to park next to the church. The church has, as far as I know, given us permission, nice big sign to say so.
At Monday's city council meeting, residents raised concerns.
But I feel sorry for people who are going to be getting tickets due to not knowing about the new rules. And they're not trying to get away with something or defeat the law. They just don't know.
For the record, police say no one was given a citation last weekend, only warnings. Mayor Patrick Ward tells me he's doing his best to address everyone's concerns, keeping in mind everyone's rights.
We don't want to trample on anyone's, and we don't want to see anyone else's infringed upon, because everybody has the right to peaceful enjoyment of their home and their neighborhood on a Saturday afternoon. We've tried to curb the behavior, at least the encouraging behavior. Tried, like, let's not hold signs that encourages honking.
But First Amendment attorney Brian Bardwell says the ordinance raises concerns.
There's going to be a horn honking regulation, then they've got to make sure that the city knows that that's got to be enforced across the board against everyone and not just against them. And if the city decides to go forward with that and is selective in the way they're prosecuting and they're doing it, based on the exercise of people's First Amendment rights, that's where I start getting phone calls, and that's where cities start getting sued.
Police tell us they have not decided if they will enforce it this weekend, but protesters tell us they will be out here this weekend. Russ, this is definitely something that we'll keep eyes and ears on.
Of course. See you, New Yorker, in Lyndhurst tonight. Thank you.